let's talk about what your second and third row passengers are going to find. First of all, there's the panoramic sunroof I was telling you about earlier. That front portion will tilt and slide open if you want to do that. And with your door panel here, we're going to find quite a few different things to talk about. Number one, you've got the manual shade that can be put in place if you want to do that. We're going to have a couple of cup holders here in the very top. That's incorporated with the armrest, and then we're going to have the nice large door bin underneath. You could put a couple of large bottles in there or whatever else will fit. Now, when it comes to these seats themselves, these seats can move back and forth quite a bit. That's nice to have. There is a button on the side that will allow the seat to move up and out of the way to gain access to the third row. I'm going to push that up just a little bit right there. That's going to help me out. And we're going to hop into the back seat. Let's see here how I fit back here. Now, the seat on the passenger side here is up pretty far. I have a decent amount of leg room, although I wish I could stretch my legs out a little bit more, but that's just the way it is. Not a big deal necessarily, but that's the situation. We're going to have our roof-mounted air conditioning vents right here. And down here, we'll find a USB port. You just move that little cover out of the way. There's your USB port. Couple of cup holders right there that can also be used as an armrest. That's going to be the same on both sides. Plenty of room, I'd say, overall. The only thing that's missing for me is I wish I could stretch my legs out a little bit more, but you know what? The adults can definitely fit back here. It depends on who's sitting in the middle row seats. If they can move them forward a little bit, that works. The seat would be about right here if it were all the way back. Now, on the back of the seat, if I need to get out using the same style of button that I did on the side to move it forward earlier to get back here, there is a button right there you can see on the back of the seat. That way, if the middle seat passengers hop out and forget about you, you still have an easy way to get out. Okay, here we are in the second row. You can move the seats back and forth, and you can see you could actually move these seats up and be okay. I don't know who would really sit this far forward, but depending on where the front seats are positioned, they can be moved up quite a bit to help you rear seat passengers out with leg space. We're going to have our little center console area right here, a couple of cup holders, and some space back here for storage if needed. And then we're going to once again have those roof-mounted air conditioning vents. You know, if you watch me regularly, that I like those. They're going to be right up here. And there you go. Now you can see those roof-mounted air conditioning vents. Now we move down to the command center for the third zone of climate control. You're going to have everything back here for your climate control. We can turn everything on as far as the heated seats for these middle row seats. And you can adjust everything for fan speed and all that good stuff. That's going to be there. We also have our USB ports right down here. That's going to be helpful. And then as far as storage goes, on the rear of the seats, a couple of seat pockets.